Today is April 18th, 2026, and as the floodwaters finally begin to drop here in Traverse City, we're getting our first real chance to assess the full scope of the damage. In today's update, we're heading into downtown Traverse City for a first-hand look at what's been left behind, paired with aerial footage showing just how widespread the impacts are across the city, including ongoing projects and areas still being evaluated as recovery begins. Then, we'll take you over to Logan's Landing on South Airport to check out conditions as the water recedes, along with a look at the YMCA and what's happening over there. We'll also show you the Beitner Bridge, which has collapsed and has been essentially disintegrated by the floodwaters, cutting off a major route towards Chum's Corner and marking one of the most significant infrastructure losses from this event. And finally, we'll head out to the bay, where debris from the Boardman River is still flowing into Grand Traverse Bay, showing just how far the system has impacted the entire area. Come along with us on this episode of Traverse City Guy. We're here at the fish bypass at the Cass Street Bridge. I wanted to give you a first-hand look at what actually is going on. The water's actually subsided a good amount. They're still pumping out a lot of water out of the fish bypass, but they're making great progress. There's still a lot of water flowing through the Boardman, as you can see. A lot of debris that's built up. You got some stumps, you got some trees, logs, pieces of road. There's a lot of debris in the Boardman right now. It looks like it's finally going down. That's great. You can see the Boardman, you can see the walkway over there. We'll take a closer look in a minute. See how far the water's dropped. Crazy. All right, we're at Boardman Avenue right now. We're taking a look at the Boardman that makes a left up here by the governmental center. It is relatively high, but it seems like it has come down quite a bit. In fact, under this bridge, it looks like it's in pretty good condition. You can see this walkway is not overrun by water. You can see there's been significant, they're still pumping it out. So on the westerly side of the bridge, you can see the fish bypass and all of the progress they've made. They're still pumping it out. It's actually pretty remarkable how much they've actually pumped out in just a few days. It looks like it's finally going down. That's great. You can see the Boardman. You can see the walkway over there. You can see how far the water's dropped. Crazy. As of today, South Airport is still closed. You can see the water levels are starting to drop. We still don't have an opening date for South Airport. Hopefully it'll be soon, but they're still doing studies on it to make sure the integrity is still there. I think this imagery speaks volumes, so I'm going to let it speak for itself. as you can see at the fishing weir, the levels have gone down significantly in the last 48 to 72 hours. Pretty remarkable how that's changed. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Traverse City Guy. Hopefully this flood update helped you realize the impact on the region. Hopefully you guys are staying safe. On our closing shot here, you can see all of the Boardman spilling out into Grand Traverse Bay. I'm sure a lot of the debris will subside, but it's just a stark reminder of how Mother Nature will always win. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Traverse City Guy. And until next time, I'm Justin.